What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drinking and Cooking, a show where we BS, drink, cook good food, and have a good time. All right, guys. So what we got going on today is something a little different, a little bit southern. Normally I deep fry these, but my deep fryer's kind of didn't get enough oil. So we're going to be doing pan-fried frog legs today. So, but of course, as you know, this wouldn't be called Drinking and Cooking without our drink. So let's get a drink. Let's see what we got left over in the fridge. All right. Had a few friends over a couple of nights ago, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They left a crap ton of these in my fridge, so I got to drink them. Mike's Hard Lemonade, original. So here's to you. Not bad. All right. Let's get started. First of all, what you're going to want to do is you got your frog legs, you've got them thawed. Now, there's a couple of different methods, just like if you're using deer meat, you got two different methods. You can use buttermilk or you can use salt water. I didn't have any buttermilk, so what I did is I thawed them, let them sit in salt water, drained it, rinsed them, put them in salt water again, drained it, rinsed it, and then let them kind of just drip dry. Also, what you're going to need is your own powder, your own flour mix. I have a mixture of mine. I'll give you ingredients up to a certain level, and then I put in my own secret ingredients. Now, what I've done so far is I used about 2 cups of flour. Now, portioning is at your own discretion at this point. Now, I used garlic powder. I used onion powder. I used a little bit of paprika. I also used some thyme. I used pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, and then, of course, I used my own secret ingredient, which I will let you know. I've just now made a batch of this. So if you followed me on Facebook or you followed me on any of my other channels, this is spice made from peppers out of my own garden. It is called Death by Chocolate, Bhutla, hence the name. There is a crap ton of peppers in this, mostly chocolate Bhutla. But, I mean, it has everything in it from Carolina Reaper, 7-Pot Douglas, Yellow Brain Strain, Yellow Dragon Cayenne, red Serrano, red and green Thai chilies, red Savannah habaneros, jalapeno. I mean, there's a crap ton of stuff. Anyways, so, but it's also seasoned too. So that's mixed in just a little bit, because I like mine Southern style and hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to pan the camera down. You're going to see I got kind of a messy workstation. Don't mind that. I made some fresh bread, and I've been cutting it. But, all right, there's my powder. I'm going to move my bread and my knife out of the way over here. And then I have my froggy legs. Yes, my froggy legs. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and heat our pan up. There we go. Hello. All right, we're going to get our butter in. A little bit of butter. Just a little bit. I say a little bit. All right, we're just going to kind of move that around town. No, what you're going to do is you're going to want this to melt. But you're not going to want it to brown too quickly. You kind of want to keep the butter and everything in. So you want this about a medium heat. But you do want everything to brown. Not brown, but melt. And no, I'm not going to dredge this. I'm just going to flour them. I don't feel like I need to dredge them. They're still a little bit wet. So all I'm going to do is just powder them. Flip them, powder them. And then we're just going to kind of set these down in there when the butter is nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and get a few frog legs ready. All right. I found when using dredge, that's if you want a thick coating on them. But, I mean, this works just as well, just as nice. And I'm just moving them off to the side. I got about 8 legs here. So, just kind of get every one of them really nice and powdered. Get them nice and covered. I can really smell my spice coming through on this. It smells delicious, but like I said, I like a really spicy Southern style. So, a little bit more of this. All right, I'm trying to get as many of these in on the pan as I can when it's ready. So, hell, I may be able to get them all in there. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, get a little bit more of my powder over here. Get all my frog legs to one side. All right, I got 4 more to do. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All of me. Why not take all of me? And there's a nice little place here in town. There, surprisingly, it's the only place I've ever found that has like frog legs, and nice size frog legs. And they're not cheap little frog legs that I've seen all over. These are nice jumbos, and good price, really good price. I think I got roughly 2.5 pounds for about $18, so not bad at all. All right, hold on. Give me just a second. I got to move that butter around. There we go. Get that butter moved around. All right. Last frog leg. All right, here we go. After this, that butter should be nice and ready. Smells good. I can smell it starting to brown a little. Gives it a little more nutty flavor. All right, so we're going to move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. I'm going to wash off the plate real quick because we're going to use the plate when they come out. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm washing my hands too, just a second. All right, let's get some paper towels. Dry that off. Dry the plate off. All right, so we're back. Cool, check this out. So there's our plate. I think we're ready for our butter. All right, we ready to go in? We ready to go in. And what we're going to do is we're just going to place them just face down into the butter. We're not going to sit here and roll them around or do anything fancy with them. I think I might be able to get my last one in there, and that's about it. All right, so I got one left over. Well, what we're going to do, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit, the heat down just a hair. We're going to move our butter around, and we're going to cap it. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to sear the frog legs on one side, and that's what we're wanting. Sorry, I've got flour everywhere. Go figure. I'm going to put this a little bit up. All right. Like I said, you want that on about a medium-high heat. Not too bad. I've got, like I said, flour freaking everywhere. All right, so let's cook it. Time for another drink. And you're going to want a good browning on one side. And as you can hear, we're going to get that. Kind of give them a little shake in the pan. Kind of give them a good move around in the pan. But what we're going to do, you're probably going to want to brown about 4 or 5 minutes on one side. Sorry, I've still got flour on my thumbs and everything else from putting those in. So, like I said, we're going to cover that, let that cook, that steam coming off of that, and everything's going to help cook the meat on the other side while you're browning. And when we're ready, my little spurtle. My mother got me these. They are called spurtles. Like a spatula and, I don't know, turtle. Fuck, I don't know. But anyways, so keep kind of moving them around. Like I said, I got them nice and covered. And every once in a while, we'll go in and we'll check and see if they're getting a good browning on one side. Is that sway? I like it. Smells really good. Just kind of keep everything moving around. Oh, man. That's just a lazy Sunday afternoon. And I like that. I love to cook. I love just to do a lazy Sunday afternoon. Like I said, yesterday I did my spice. I cooked the cabbage. I did the Southern style cabbage that I've done in previous shows. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Easy stuff to cook. And I do mean easy stuff to cook with. I try to make it so you at viewing can easily do this the same way. But as I always mention, taste is to the viewer's discretion. Some of you may not like some of the ingredients I do. Elaborate on your own. You don't have to follow me precisely. Those are going to be yummy. Now, kind of took the casing off of that one, but all right. You put that back on. And And now we're going to cook the other side. And now once they start browning on both sides, you can just keep flipping and turning. Excuse me. It has just the right amount of heat in it. And like I said, I used a small spoonful and 2.5 cups of flour of my stuff. And when I mean small spoonful, I mean spoon, small, itty bitty, not a lot. I mean level, not mounded. And that's diluted in everything. Sorry about that, guys. I had laundry going in the background. I had to check on it. All right. Get that moving around. It smells absolutely delicious. Yeah, that smell is, I really wish they had where you at home could smell what I'm cooking. It is fabulous. There you go. We get a little bit of color. Because all I'm doing is just essentially frying them in butter. And that's it. I mean, pan-fried frog legs. Easy, delicious. Smells incredible. Here, I'll give you all a good look at it. Give it a little bit of a cover again. And basically, guys, that's it. That is pan-fried frog legs. Super, super, super simple. Butter, your flour mix, frog legs. That's it. Cook to how you like them. I recommend doing about 4 minutes on each side. If you want them a little more done, by all means, feel free. It's just how you want to cook them. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Drinking and Cooking. This one was a short one. This one was an easy one. Remember, guys, if you have anything you would like me to cook, please put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit that bell so you know when I'll be cooking again. I don't always do it on a regular schedule. It's when I can get some time and stuff to cook for y'all. But if you would like to know next time I'm doing it, click that bell and you will be subscribed. And don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe. Spread the word. And remember, guys, if you're hungry, man, cook that shit. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been another episode of Drinking and Cooking.